Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Francisca Epale. I am a certified health and life coach, a former educator who has taught English as a second language and French for over 20 years in the United States, in Canada, and China, from middle school up to university levels. I am also a speaker with a DTM designation, Distinguished Toastmasters. I'm an author of 4 books, and I am also a wealth creator with the Mind Assistance Program, aka the Map Book. Today I'm going to talk about how to look younger and live longer. Many people tell me that I look very good for my age, so I just want to share some of my secrets. The first way to look younger and to live longer is through movement. By movement, I mean exercise. When I lived in China, every day when I was going to teach, I used to see senior citizens on the grass, on the lawn, doing Tai Chi. Even if it's to move your body, yeah, they were doing Tai Chi and movements. It's good for you. Now, when you have to exercise, I recommend you exercise at least 4 times a week, 20 to 30 minutes. Mix up your exercises. You can do brisk walking, you can do swimming, you can have a mat, a yoga mat where you do stretching, and you can also lift weights as well. Do exercise where you have to lift weights. My left arm was a little bit weak, and with lifting weights through the aid of my fitness coach, my arm is much stronger. You can also use the TheraBrand as well. Stretch like that. You can also put it on your knees as well. And you can go to the gym if you can afford it, or you are also motivated, because there are people who sign up to go to the gym and then they stop going. So there are different ways. So movement is one of the ways to look younger and live longer. The second way is to exfoliate your face. By that, you're removing the dead cells from your skin, and you can exfoliate with some honey. Put some honey on your face for 20 minutes, twice a week, and leave it on. Then after that, you rinse it out, and your face is very smooth. Another thing that you can exfoliate your face with is oats. Put oats and water on your face for 20 minutes and leave it on. Then after that, you rinse it off. There are other things that you can use as well to exfoliate, but because I'm a breast cancer survivor, I like to use home remedies. Another way to look younger and live longer is by having either a weekly massage or a monthly massage. If you have a partner, ask your partner, you can massage each other. And when I say massage, you massage from the head to the toe. When you massage your body, your blood will flow freely, and it helps you sleep better. When you have a good massage, you sleep like a baby. So go for a weekly massage or a monthly massage. The fourth way to look younger and live longer is to sleep for at least 7 to 8 hours. Many people do not have enough sleep. A way you can track how many hours you sleep is by using a sleep tracker. You put Monday to Sunday, and every day write down the time you go to bed and the time you wake up. They should amount to 56 hours, 7 times 8. So at least have 8 hours of good sleep. And if you cannot sleep 8 hours, if you work for yourself, try to have a nap in the daytime. It refreshes you. As a matter of fact, there are some companies like Apple and Google, their employees are allowed to take a 20-minute to 30-minute nap There are sleep pods that they have that they encourage their employees to have naps. They're very good. The fifth way to look younger and live longer is to drink lots of water. Drink water, avoid the pop, avoid all those sugar things like Coke and Sprite and Fanta and juices. If you want to have orange juice, squeeze the real orange, get it from the real fruit. Drink lots of water. By drinking lots of water, you're cleansing yourself, removing the toxins, and it will help you to digest your food better, and you are not as constipated. People who get lots of constipation, if you drink lots of water, it would avoid it. It would help to avoid it. Number 6 way to look younger and live longer is through your diet. Eat the acronym called G-BOMBS. G stands for greens, B stands for beans, O for onions, M for mushrooms, B for berries, and S for seeds. When I talk about greens, I mean green vegetables just like spinach, kale, cucumber. Those are green vegetables. They're really good for you. And beans, eat all kinds of beans. Black beans, red beans, white beans, kidney beans. Beans are very healthy. And onions, they're different kinds. They're red onions, they're white onions, and berries. We have blueberry, raspberry, strawberries, and seeds. There's so many seeds and nuts. You should have them. A 7th way to make you look younger and live longer is to socialize with friends. At least once or twice a week. Through socialization, you're stimulating your brain, because through conversation you are exchanging ideas. If you have one idea and I have one idea and you don't share, you're left with one idea. But if you have one idea and I have one idea and we both share, we're left with 2 ideas. So two is always better than 1. So socialize. It also gives you a sense of well-being and a sense of belonging. Statistics have proven that those who are retired, those who socialize more, tend to live longer than those who did not socialize. So socialize with friends. If you don't have too many friends, join groups. There are conferences and groups that you can belong to, meetup groups. Number 8. Another way to live longer and look younger is to read books. When you read books, you become more intelligent. You expand on your horizon, on your repertoire, and you become a good conversationalist. When you read books, you're stimulating your brain, and it opens you to different cultures, to different people, and to different things. Number 9, do crossword puzzles and word finds. There is a connection with the brain and the crossword puzzles. I read somewhere that one way to avoid you from having Alzheimer's, I can't pronounce that word, is to do frequent crossword puzzles. And number 10, I'll suggest you learn something new. Every month, try to learn something new. For instance, in a few weeks' time, I am going to have brunch with a group of ladies on a rooftop of a hotel. I have never experienced that before, but I'm going to experience it. So trying something new will help you look younger and live longer. These are just a few. There are other things that can make you look younger and live longer. So thank you very much for listening. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, and have a good evening. I just wanted to also mention that I have a YouTube channel under Francisca Epale. I would like you to subscribe, share, and comment. And if there's anything you would like me to talk about, please put it in the comments. Today, by the way, is Afrofest. Afrofest began yesterday. It's going to continue today and tomorrow. So it's a big African festival with lots of music, lots of food, and lots of things, lots of vendors, and lots of people coming from all walks of life. So if you want to do something fun this weekend, head out to Afrofest. Thank you very much for listening. Have a nice day. Bye.